Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at who might be coming in here for you between now and the end of 2021. So as you know I like to do, I will look at both love and romance as well as career and finance in terms of who might be coming in. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, Sagittarius. I don't do personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. And I do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. So I hope you're doing well, Sag. Hope things are good for you. Say Celtic cross spread. I like to mix it up and do these for the sort of bonus readings. So let's make sure everything is in view, Sagittarius, and we'll get right into it for you. I like to take 3 cards as well to clarify as we go along. So that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the 6 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is sort of balancing out their spiritual and their material. So you may be either giving or receiving between now and the end of 2021 as it relates to your relationships, Sagittarius. So you know, there could be someone that comes in that just gives you exactly what you need at the time, and vice versa. There could also be a receiving of a job raise for some of you, where you're having to deal with, you know, obviously I'm trying to keep it on brand here. We're trying to look at like people who might be coming in, could be dealing with people in HR or human resources, or your boss in some way saying that, hey, we're upgrading you, we're giving you a raise for all of your hard work. Some of you are dealing with your workplace, and I'll get into why as we go along. At least people in your workplace, in a kind of a prominent way here because of this Hierophant and that 6 of Pentacles on the bottom. Others of you are kind of taking a look at your relationship here, if you're in one, and deciding on, you know, is this an equal exchange of giving and receiving? That's what I feel like strongly for some of you. Right away in the current situation, you have the 10 of Wands. This is someone who's struggling. This is someone who is feeling potentially burdened, overburdened by something, by the weight of the world on their back. They are fighting an uphill battle. However, what's important to recognize with this 10 of Wands is each one of these wands represents some sort of knowledge or skill gained along the way, because you are at the end of the suit of wands. You've gone through the entire suit, and so you are experienced. This is not your first rodeo. Now, some of you may be feeling overwhelmed or overburdened in a relationship with this 10 of Wands here showing up, where it's like, I almost feel like for some of you there's going to be a relationship change. You've been weighing this option for a while, which I'll get into in a second, but you have 2 cards of traditional marriage. One, the Hierophant, which can mean tradition, ceremonies, marriage, anything like that. But in the problem position, Sagittarius, you have the 4 of Wands. So this is the traditional marriage card, okay? This is, you know, a family in a ceremony, anything to do with like a partnership, union, marriage partner, anything like that, a spouse, anything like that. This could also mean some sort of firm foundation or foundation and achievement, but it's in the problem position, okay? And so for some of you, a marriage, like a long-term relationship, marriage, union, partnership, has become a burden. And that could be what's going on here for you in this between now and the end of 2021. Now, that is only for those of you who have already been sort of weighing this decision, because in the past you have the 2 of Pentacles, which is weighing your options, okay? Looking at everything on the table and deciding, am I giving too much with the 6 of Pentacles on the bottom? Am I getting enough out of this relationship? Is this a toxic situation where all of my energy is being drained and I'm not receiving much of anything. Um, and I do feel like perhaps some of you are really deciding on that. By the way, this is a very nice reading. This is all going to end up working out. You know, it could mean that you end up, some of you are going to end up maybe doing counseling, like marriage counseling. You know, maybe it's that you don't want the marriage to end, or the relationship to end, and you do some sort of, you work through it in some way. But for others of you, if it's like you're in a toxic situation, it's time for you to get out. Okay, I can't tell you what to do, but who wants to remain in a relationship where there's too much give? You know, there's not enough. There's too much, you know, somebody taking stuff from you, you know, and there's not enough give and take, is what I'm trying to say, is what I feel like maybe some of you are dealing with. Trying to keep this on brand to see the people that might be coming in and what might be coming in for you. But you have this Wheel of Fortune in the future here. This is Jupiter energy, Sag. This is you. Okay, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and this is the wheel of your destiny spinning. There's going to be a moment here in the future between now and 2021. By the way, this reading could also spill into 2022, just to be clear. But there's going to be a situation here between now and the end of the year where it's like, you're going to have to decide, do you want to get on the train or do you want to stay in the station? Because the wheel keeps spinning, and this is the wheel of your destiny. And you're going to have to make a decision. This looks very good, though. This is a positive change in luck. It's a positive change in situations, in fortune, in material situations. That's why I feel like if you're not here for a relationship, like love and a relationship, there's something good in business coming in with the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles on the bottom. And as I'll get into more, the Hierophant. And that's what I feel like is going on here. So on your conscious mind here, what in your thoughts, what you're aware of, you have the Four of Cups. So this is somebody who's like bored, okay? They're sitting under the tree. They're not sure what they're doing. They're not sure where to go. It's boredom and apathy. It's kind of just being lethargic in life. And, you know, some of you are really needing something new to come in. And, you know, the thing is, you see this hand here offering out the alternative cup. That's an alternative solution being provided to you by the universe. This is like a download here that's coming in. Some of you realizing that you can change something up, either in a relationship or in a job situation. You're realizing that you're tired of kind of the same old, and some of you are maybe just like switching that up. This is coming into your mind, and it's really interesting because in your subconscious you have one of the more powerful cards in the tarot, which is the Fool. This is 0. This starts off all of the tarot. It's some sort of passionate new beginning or powerful new beginning, where you take a leap of faith into the unknown. Like, you let the universe handle the details here, Sagittarius, and you are getting a new start. It's like viewing the world as if you were a child again, viewing the world as if you were brand new, and taking a major leap of faith in a new direction, okay? And this is in the subconscious, so you can't see this happening right now, but this could become clear here in the future for you, because you're, at the end of the day, you're wanting something new. You've been weighing options here with the Two of Pentacles. You're wanting something new. It's arriving with the Wheel of Fortune in the future. And it's like, are you going to take advantage of it? The thing about the Fool is it's challenging because they have to turn their back towards what was familiar to them and take a leap towards something really new in their life. So where you're headed here, the Staff, in your current situation, or I'm sorry, your current influence, the way that you are influencing the situation, you have the Hierophant. This is your workplace, okay? This is the place that you work, your place of employment. If you're here for career situations, business situations, this is for you getting promoted or having to deal with, you can see this person here is like a pope, or they're like a mentor figure or a boss figure, somebody who's sort of like authoritative in a way. And, you know, for you, you're having to deal with bosses. I feel like in this case, this is actually going to be a good thing in that they take an interest in you. And I do see some of you getting like promoted or a raise here between now and the end of the year with the Six of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune, as well as Two of Pentacles. You've been weighing. You might even like sort of like force their hand. I'm not telling you to put yourself in a difficult position, but you may be skilled at your job and you're like, well, you know what? Like, I don't need to be here. Some of you may be dealing with that, and this person, this Hierophant, says, okay, here you are, here's your raise, because in your external influence, you have the Empress, which is the most abundant card in the tarot. This is fertility and prosperity, so money coming in here externally. Now, in other situations, this is the mother archetype. So some of you may be having to deal with situations around your life with your mother, perhaps an unapproving mother, or maybe you're just dealing with your mother in some capacity here between now and the end of 2021. And, you know, I will say, if you're here for relationship stuff, you know, this Hierophant could be just like having an honest conversation with your partner with that Hierophant, because that indicates marriage. But in your hopes and fears, you're concerned about a transformation or an ending, or you're hoping for something to change. It's interesting. Some of you are either hoping for something to change because you have this Four of Cups on your mind, which is wanting to get out of the boredom, realizing that whatever you're doing right now is kind of not working. And for others of you, you're concerned about change that's coming in. But the thing is, what I will tell you is, in those situations, you kind of just have to let go and allow everything to work out as it's supposed to in divine timing. The Death card's actually one of the more positive cards in the tarot, because it says that you are taking a step towards something new, because the card that comes before it is the Hanged Man, which is somebody who's very similar to the Four of Cups. They're kind of just suspended in air. They're not doing much. And with the Death card coming in, it says you're taking a step to make a transformation, to make a change in your life if it's not happening outside of you. And so some of you are recognizing that needs to happen, and you're just fearful about how it's going to happen. Now, the outcome here is you have this King of Cups, which is a person. Okay, some of you dealing with a water sign, some of you dealing with a compassionate leader. Okay, somebody who is capable and level-headed in their sort of approach to life. As you see this person sitting in water, this is somebody who leads from a place of emotions and compassion. Others of you are meeting like a Cancerian person, and I feel like some of you are taking on this quality about yourself, where you're just coming to an amicable resolution about whatever may be going on here with this Four of Wands, Hierophant marriage situation. And ultimately, I think you're going to you might even have some like pleasures or luxuries going into 2022, where it's like things might start to get comfortable after you've made some sort of changes. So let's go ahead and continue moving forward here and start to clarify the situation even more. Yeah, you have the Star. This is a really nice card. This is your period of healing, or your period of renewal arriving. This is a wish granted, and hope and optimism for the future, being in the starlight. This is a very good card. It comes after the upheaval of the Tower. And so for you, it's like no need to stress about this Death card. Okay, if you got anxious or stressed out about that as soon as I pulled that card, the Star's coming in to say, pump the brakes. It's going to be fine. In fact, you're going to make this proper decision here with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are going to decide to get on the train here and move forward and take advantage of an opportunity that looks good. There's a big opportunity coming in here for you with the Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. And I think this is all around you realizing that maybe you're a little bit overburdened right now, and realizing that you need to get back. You need to receive. It's okay to receive, Sagittarius. And you have this this High Priestess, which there could be a way shower coming in. Somebody who helps you see something in a new way, that helps you sort of change your thoughts or your thinking around something. This is somebody who will bend your mind, if you will, in a good way, blow your mind. This is a spiritual leader as well. This person's sitting at the entrance of a spiritual temple, and other interpretations of the card. And so some of you are dealing with like a therapist, or somebody in the helping arts or healing profession, something like that. Or you're just dealing with someone who really helps you like think in a different way. And you have this Queen of Wands, finding an attractive person if you're single. Somebody who's bold, somebody who's assertive, courageous, who takes an interest in you. And everybody wants to know the Queen of Wands because they can do a whole lot of things in their life, and do it with an element of passion that's hard to find. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Okay, success. I love to see this for you. There's nothing to fear here, Sagittarius. That's a very good card in this Oracle deck. Within the next few months, that's what we're talking about too. So, and let's see here, okay? Compromise. Yeah, look, scales energy coming back in. I want to point this out. You see the scales here on this Oracle card, and then the scales here on the Six of Pentacles. It seems very prominent to me as the reader that that Six of Pentacles on the bottom, where it's like, you know, you're needing to, I feel like you're realizing that it's okay for you to think for you every once in a while, Sag. And you're making a compromise for yourself here. Clearly there's a successful situation coming in for you here between now and the end of 2021. I don't see breakup, by the way. I don't see divorce, by the way. I see new beginnings in a marriage. Like, yeah, so let's see what we have here. Just as I say that, coffin popped out, but that's just an ending. It's very similar to the Death card in that something's ending, but something also new is beginning. High honor, message, mature man, bad health, and thoughts. Okay, so, you know, some of you just dealing, this Hierophant is number 5 and the mature man is number 5. Some of you getting rewarded, recognized, or promoted by an authority figure or a boss figure. It's interesting you have the marriage card on the bottom. Definitely was picking up on that in this reading. Look, your thoughts here drive your reality, and if you, you know, can shift your thoughts towards welcoming in this sudden wealth, welcoming in this abundance, this receiving here, this receiving energy with the Six of Pentacles, I think that could really help. You're clearly well regarded in the workplace with high honor and all of these other indications. This message could be you receiving a job raise or a new job. Okay, something like that coming in here. So I love this reading for you. Thank you so much for being here. Really grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website to sign up for my email list, zaneintuitive.com. I'll see you in the next one.